Information being used for this video is taken from the Food Safety and Inspection Service website. The information being used in this video is for information and educational purposes. Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, teaching, education, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permit by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. A copy of Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 shall be attached to this video. Hey everybody, I'm coming at you with a new recall video. Okay, so these are coming from the FSIS USDA Gov page and FDA recalls. So the first one we are starting with, which is one we did last time, but there's an editor's note on it, is Yu Shang Food Inc. recalls ready-to-eat meat and poultry products due to possible listeria contamination. Okay, it says November 25th, 2024, the product list and labels have been updated with additional products. Please check back frequently as additional products could be added. Let me see. It says a Chinese translation, simplified Chinese was added on December 2nd, which was yesterday. And November 21st, Yu Shang Foods. Meat and poultry products, ready-to-eat meat and poultry products within their shelf life that may be adulterated with Listeria monocytogenes. All the ready-to-eat products produced prior to October 28, 2024 are subject to recall. And I remember this was a long list. And let me close my AOL because I don't want to be hearing that. Oh, it's only one page. This is one that was one page. Let me show you. I'll just show you again. I think I showed you the last time, but I'm going to show you again. So here it is. Japanese chasu pork belly, braised pork belly and brown sauce, seasoned pork feet, pork hock, Chinese spicy duck head, cooked chicken, spicy duck neck, braised and seasoned white whole chicken, all the way down. Braised pork with preserved vegetables. Just this one page. Okay. So I apologize. I'm kind of tired. It says the problem was discovered after FSIS performed a routine testing and follow-up activities of finished product produced by Yu Shang Food Inc. on October 21st, 2024. That confirmed the product was positive of Listeria monocytogenes. Additional testing has confirmed that Listeria monocytogenes was detected in product and in environmental samples collected by FSIS. Whole genome sequencing is underway to determine if these samples match the outbreak strain. Let me see. And I'm just going to go over what this does. Listeriosis can cause fever, muscle aches, headache, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, and convulsion, sometimes preceded by diarrhea or other gastrointestinal symptoms. An invasive infection spreads beyond the gastrointestinal tract in pregnant women. The infection can cause miscarriages, stillbirths, premature. Sorry, I'm looking for something. Is it still working? Premature. Is it on? I hope you guys can hear me. Be right back. I'm back. Okay. So it says an invasive Infection spreads beyond the gastrointestinal tract. In pregnant women, the infection can cause miscarriages, stillbirths, premature delivery, or life-threatening infection of the newborn. In addition, serious and sometimes fatal infections in older adults and persons with weakened immune systems. Listeriosis is treated with antibiotics. Persons in the high-risk categories who experience flu-like symptoms within 2 months after eating contaminated food should seek medical care and tell the healthcare provider about eating the contaminated food. Anyone concerned about an injury or illness should contact a healthcare provider. And let me give you their information. Yusheng Food Inc., Ling Li, Plant Manager, 864-310-6313, Ling160999 at yahoo.com. And Congressional Public Affairs, Soledad Calvino, 202-720-9113, FSIS Press at USDA.gov. So this one had a recall before, and they had an editor's note that was updated as of November 25th. Legs itching here. Let me see the next one. And this one seems like I've done it before. I'm going to skip it because I did do this one before. It was the beef tallow products imported from Mexico. This next one on the FSIS page is from yesterday, December 2nd. Let's see. The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food and Safety Inspection Service, FSIS, is issuing a public health alert for frozen, ready-to-eat pork mortadella products that may have been illegally imported from Ecuador, a country ineligible to export meat and poultry products to the United States. FSIS is continuing to investigate the origins of this product, and there may be additional products affected. The following products subject to the public health alert are 1 pound vacuum sealed packages containing mortadella especial bologna. I think it's just bologna, but it's in Spanish. Okay, let me show you the packaging. Here you go. This is what it looks like. It came from Ecuador. And that's what it looks like. It's only 2 pages. That's it. Okay. It's me. I'm back. Okay. Let me go back, finish reading. The products subject to the public health alert. The products subject to the public health alert do not bear an establishment number or the USDA mark of inspection. These items were shipped to retail locations and distributor locations in Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maryland, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. The problem was discovered when FSIS was performing surveillance activities at a warehouse and found mortadella bologna products that did not have the USDA mark of inspection. There have been no confirmed reports of adverse reactions due to the consumption of these products. Anyone concerned about an illness should contact a healthcare provider. Let me give you the information. Now, I can't pronounce that. Ecuador Inita? I don't know. Imports and Exports, LLC. Veronica Vasquez, President. 732-309-0183. And I'll spell it out. ECUA, Equa Imports 1 at hotmail.com. And over here, Congressional Public Affairs, Meredith Carruthers, FSIS Press at USDA.gov. Okay. So that is it for the FSIS page. Now we're going over to the recalls, and I was just talking to one of my play brother, but I call him my little brother, and he said that he had some carrots, which I talked about last time, and he got food poisoning, poor thing. So I just got off the phone with him, and he's like, I had some carrots. I didn't think I'd get sick from carrots. I said, I just did a recall video and sent him the link. He said, we about to watch it on this TV right now. Watch the recall videos and go to the pages. So the one we're starting with, okay, so I'm not going to read all of this one, but it is Pet Food, Carolina Prime Pet is the company name, and it's called Hollywood Fed, Carolina Made Chicken Chips Dog Treats, potentially contaminated with salmonella. Like I said, I do human food. That's what I look. But the FDA page has recalls on everything. Baby powder, hearing aids. They have all type of recalls. So check out these pages. Okay, so this first one is from November 25th. This one is a correction notice. Canadian Food Inspection Agency laboratory error incorrectly resulted in recall of Church Brothers Farms green onions. The recall has been rescinded because it looks like it was an error. So Church Brothers LLC has canceled their recall. So let me see. It says Salinas, California, November 25th, 2024. The Canadian Food Inspection Agency, CFIA, has determined that a laboratory error incorrectly caused the October 18th, 2024 recall announcement concerning Church Brothers Farms green onions. The products from Church Brothers did not contain salmonella, and the recall has been rescinded. So I'll let you know that October 18th. So that's something positive. Hey, let's move on. Kirkland Signature. We all know what Kirkland is, right? This one's from November 17th. They're eggs. Everybody has been waiting for this one. Okay. Handsome Brook Farms issued recall of Kirkland Signature Organic pasture-raised 24-count eggs because of possible health risk. The company announced it November 27th. FDA published it November 27th. Reason for announcement: potential foodborne illness, salmonella. Company name is Handsome Brook Farms. Brand name is Kirkland Signature, and their organic eggs. Let me read the announcement. New York, November 27, 2024. Handsome Brook Farms is voluntarily recalling 10,800 retail units of the organic pasture-raised 24-count eggs sold under the Kirkland Signature brand name because these eggs have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella, an organism which can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail or elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. Healthy persons affected with salmonella often experience fever, diarrhea, which may be bloody, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. In rare cases, infection with salmonella can result in the organism getting into the bloodstream and producing more severe illnesses such as arterial infections, infected aneurysms, endocarditis, and arthritis. These units of the Kirkland Signature Organic pasture-raised 24-count eggs were distributed into 25 Costco stores in the states of Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee beginning November 22nd, 2024. The organic pasture-raised 24-count eggs with UPC 966-1910680 are packaged in plastic egg cartons labeled with Kirkland Signature on the top. The recall only applies to units with the Julian code 327 and a use-by date of January 5th, 2025, which can be found printed on the inside of the plastic egg carton. No other products are impacted with this recall. This recall was initiated after the company determined that the eggs not intended for retail distribution were instead packaged and distributed in retail packaging. Additional supply chain controls and retaining are being put in place to prevent this reoccurrence. Let me give you the company information and the photos. Sorry. I apologize. I'm just a little tired. Sorry. That is the company information. Handsome Brook Farms, 646-733-4532. Recall at hbfeggs.com. And here is the packaging. We done all been to Costco or Sam's Club. That's what it looks like. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. Here's the other one everybody's been waiting for, the cucumbers. Sunfed Produce LLC recalls whole fresh American cucumbers because of possible health risks due to salmonella. The company announced it November 27th. FDA published it on November 28th. Reason for announcement: potential foodborne illness, salmonella. And these are whole cucumbers. Rio Rico, Arizona, November 27, 2024. Sunfed Produce LLC is recalling all sizes of whole, fresh American cucumbers packaged in bulk cardboard containers labeled with Sunfed label or in a generic white box or plastic crate with a sticker that provides the implicated grower's name. I can't pronounce it. Ergrateto? I don't know. It says see photos below. I'll show you the photos in a minute. The recalled cucumbers were sold between October 12th through November 26, 2024, and are being recalled because they have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Just a moment. Okay, I have to blow my nose. Sorry. Salmonella is an organism that can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail or elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. Healthy persons infected with salmonella often experience fever, diarrhea, which may be bloody, nausea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. In rare cases, infection with salmonella can result in the organism getting into the bloodstream and producing more severe illnesses such as arterial infections, infected organisms, endocarditis, and arthritis. Symptoms of salmonellosis usually start 6 hours to 6 days after infection and lasts 4 to 7 days. The whole fresh American cucumbers were sold by Sunfed and other importers and shipped to customers located in the states of Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, just say the whole U.S., California, Colorado, Connecticut, Florida, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Missouri, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Virginia, Washington, and Wisconsin, and the Canadian provinces of Alberta, British Columbia, Calgary, Saskatchewan, and Ontario. How many states was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 states, plus Canada. The cucumbers would have reached consumers through food service and retail outlets that may be located in states other than those listed above. Sunfed initiated this recall after the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, notified Sunfed that the cucumbers described above were associated with reported salmonellosis illnesses between October 12th and November 15th, 2024. SunFed is also contacting each of its direct buyers to advise them of the recall. No other products sold by or farms supplying to SunFed are implicated in this recall. The individual whole American cucumbers may also have a PLU sticker in the form of the attached picture. And I'll show you the picture in a minute. Consumers should take the following actions. Check to see if you have recalled whole fresh American cucumbers. Anyone with the recall product in their possession should not consume them, serve, use, sell, or distribute recall products. We also encourage them to be cleaned and sanitized. We also encourage them to clean and sanitize surfaces that could have come into contact with the recall product to reduce cross-contamination. Recall products should be thrown out or destroyed so that they may not be consumed or returned to the point of purchase. So they're telling you to throw them out. Usually I say return to the place of purchase, but throw them out. Consumers who are unsure if they have purchased the recall product are advised to contact their retailer. If you think you have consumed a recall product and do not feel well, contact your healthcare provider. So the company said, as soon as we learned of this issue, we immediately acted to protect consumers. We are working closely with authorities and the implicated ranch to determine the possible cause, said Craig Slate, president at SunFed. Here at SunFed, food safety and consumer health and wellness have been our priorities for more than 30 years. We require all of our growers to strictly comply with the FDA food safety requirements. So let me show you the information here. Here you go. SunFed Recalls Hotline, 888-542-5849. Or you can email Amy Philpott, amy@philpott-prssolutions.com. And here's the pictures. That's what it looks like. SunFed. Let's see. Oh, all them cucumbers down the toilet. You know what's gardeners feel like? Dang. Do those look like cucumbers or do those look like zucchinis? Huh. And that's what that. Oh, here's a cart. Here's a cart. Look at that. That's a lot of cucumbers. A lot of pictures. Good grief. And that is it. I am kind of sleepy, but I'm going to finish these recalls for y'all tonight. I'll be in bed by 9. Let's see. Oh, my Jesus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Oh, Lord. Gracie's Kitchens, Inc. recalls ready-to-eat products manufactured between November 4th and November 13th, 2024. Because of possible health risk. May have listeria. The product is ready to eat fruit and vegetables. Gracie's Kitchen of New Haven, Connecticut is recalling all ready-to-eat fruit and vegetables products manufactured at the facility between November 4th to November 13th, 2024 because they have the potential to be contaminated with Listeria monocytogenes, an organism which can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail or elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. Although healthy individuals may suffer only short-term symptoms such as high fever, severe headache, stiffness, nausea, abdominal pain, and diarrhea, Listeria infection can cause miscarriages and stillbirths among pregnant women. It says these products are no longer in commerce and are past their sell-by date, but consumers should check their freezers and dispose of products or return to store where they have purchased for a refund. And they said no illnesses have been reported. They said they have pictures, but let's see. When you talk a lot, your throat gets dry. So let me show you guys what we have here, the list. This is what the list looks like. Okay, let me get in closer. Fajita mix. Wow. Let me keep going. Look at that. That's a lot. That's like really crazy. All right. Company information 203-773-0795. info@gracieskitchen.com. And media Greg Gorski 475-234-5426. G Gorski @gracieskitchen.com. Trying not to go to sleep, you guys. The last one said honeydew chunks in 12-ounce plastic container. And the product is ready to eat fruits and vegetables. Oh, wow. Crazy, fresh, and more. Russ Davis Wholesale recalls multiple products due to potential salmonella risk. The company announced it December 1st. FDA published it on December 2nd. Reason for announcement is potential foodborne illness salmonella. Name of company is Russ Davis Wholesale. Company name Crazy, Fresh, and More. And the product description are cucumbers and salads with the kit. It just says they're recalling multiple products out of an abundance of caution because they contain recalled cucumbers from Bologna Farms, which have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella, an organism which can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, frail or elderly people, and others with weakened immune systems. It says the recalled items were shipped to food service and retail consumers in Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, North Dakota, Nebraska, South Dakota, Wisconsin, and Wyoming. The product comes in clear plastic packages of various sizes marked with a 7-digit lock code preceded by an X on the top labeling and a sell by or use by date located on the same label. Let's see if they got product images. 6 pages. Sorry. Let me get that to you. This is what it looks like. Wow, they're just giving you the package and not showing you what it actually looks like. It's Crazy Fresh is the name of the company. Well, Russ Davis is probably the manufacturer or distributor. Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Patsy Cline. I like country music too. Hey, don't get it twisted. Okay. Sorry, this is not like a funny subject, but I'm kind of sleepy and I'm trying to stay awake, so I apologize. I didn't need to make fun, so I don't want anyone to be offended. Let's go on to the next one. Vegetable medleys and whole organic carrots. This one is from December 2nd. Then here we go. Company announcement. 4 Earth Farms LLC recalls organic and conventional vegetable medleys and organic whole carrots containing Grimway Farms carrots because of possible health risks. So see, these carrots and eggs and cucumbers that are being recalled are affecting other companies because they've used these infected products in their foods to make these salad kits and stuff, and now they have to recall their food. So the recalls are just spreading like wildfire. So the company announced it November 26th, and FDA published it on December 2nd. The reason why? Potential foodborne illness. Shiga toxin producing E. coli. You guys know I can't pronounce that name. E. coli O121H19. Name of the company, Fort Earth Farms. Multiple brand names, vegetable medleys, and organic carrots. Fort Earth Farms of Commerce, California is recalling multiple brands of organic vegetable medley, conventional vegetable medley, and organic whole carrots because it may be contaminated with sugar toxin producing E. coli O121:H19. E. coli O121:H19 is a bacterium that can cause serious and sometimes fatal infections in young children, elderly people, and those with weakened immune systems. Some infections can cause bloody diarrhea conditions such as, Infections can cause severe bloody diarrhea conditions such as a hemolytic uremic syndrome, HUS, or the development of high blood pressure, chronic kidney disease, and neurological problems. Symptoms include severe stomach cramps, diarrhea, fever, nausea, and or vomiting. The incubation period of E. coli O121:H19 in humans can range from 24 hours to as much as 10 days. The average incubation period is 3 to 4 days. The recall was initiated after Fort Earth Farms was notified by Grimway Farms, Inc., that's one we just did the last time, that carrots used in the vegetable medley and whole organic carrots may have been contaminated with E. coli O121:H19. No illnesses have been reported to Fort Earth Farms to date. My nose is itching, I'm sorry. And Fort Earth Farms voluntarily issued this recall out of an abundance of caution and based on information received from Grimway Farms. It says the product should no longer be available for purchase, but may be in consumers' refrigerators and freezers. If consumers still have recall products in your home, do not eat or use them. Throw them away and clean and sanitize surfaces they touch. Consumers concerned about an illness should contact their medical professional. The organic and conventional vegetable medleys and organic whole carrots subject to recall by Fort Earth Farms was distributed to the following states: New Hampshire, Florida, Canada, Pennsylvania, Minnesota, Illinois, and Colorado through both retail stores and distributors. And let me give you the list. It says products may be identified with best buy dates of September 7th through November 2nd, 2024. Let me show you the table. So here we go. Organic vegetable medley, 12 ounce, 32 ounce, or 1 pound of carrots. The name of the company brand name is Wild Harvest, Markside, Fort Earth Farms, Wild Harvest, Grimway, and Fort Earth Farms. And they were distributed to Albert's Organics, Walmart, OK Produce, UNFI, Kennedy Produce, Sprouts Farmers Market, sorry. Oh, they do have a picture. Let me show you. Sorry. Okay. Company 855-918-1706. Wow, this is what it looks like. All because of those orange little carrots inside the bag. Wow. A stir-fried medley. Wow. Fort Earth medley. Pound bag of carrots. Okay, you guys. The tiredness is getting worse, but I'm going to finish this video. Wake up, wake up. Sorry. Next one. Baker Farms, possible listeria. After this is 2 more, and they're both salmonella. Good grief. Baker Farms recalls Baker brand curly mustard due to Listeria monocytogenes contamination. The company announced it December 2nd. FDA published it December 2nd. Foodborne illness, Listeria monocytogenes. Company name. Okay, so it says the product description is curly mustard greens, and the company and brand name is Baker Farms. Norman Park, Georgia, December 2nd, 2024. Baker Farms is recalling their Baker Farms curly mustard 16-ounce plastic bags with Best Buy 11/21/2024. UPC is 81309802018. Lot code is BAK 1446806 due to contamination of Listeria monocytogenes. And I've gone over what Listeria does. So let's skip on down. On November 29, 2024, the firm was notified by the Texas Department of State Health Services that the product tested positive for Listeria monocytogenes. The product was packaged in clear plastic bags and sold to distribution centers located in the states of Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, Texas. And let me show you the product that is affected. It's a one-liner. Baker Farms Curly Mustard 16 ounce. Here you go. Let's see. Anything else? This is what the bag looks like. That's the consumer. Baker Farms 844-761-2244. Some mustard greens. That's what I'm assuming. Curly mustard. There's that Best Buy date. Yep, that's the Best Buy date. Okay. I've already gone over what salmonella is, so now I'm just going to read the products because I've gone over E. coli, Listeria, and salmonella multiple times. Oh, so the next one I can actually skip. It is, it's called a puppy mix. Blue Ridge Beef Puppy Mix. Animal and veterinary food. Potential foodborne illness, salmonella. Blue Ridge Beef is the company name. So I have one more. The last one. These recalls are like rapidly growing. Excuse me. And this one looks like it can be connected to something else. Because I remember reading this name. Bologna Farms of Arizona, Colorado recalls whole, fresh American cucumbers because of possible health risks due to salmonella. The company announced it November 29th. FDA published it December 2nd. Reason for announcement: potential foodborne illness, salmonella. Name of the company is Bologna, BALOIAN Farms of Arizona Company Inc. PAMPAK, PAMPAK is the name, brand name. The product description is whole, fresh American cucumbers. That was part of that other recall that I just read. Nogales, Arizona. I graduated from Nogales High School in California, just to let you know. Nogales, Arizona, November 29, 2024. Bologna, that's what I'm calling it, Farms of Arizona, Colorado, is recalling all sizes of whole fresh American cucumbers packaged in bulk cardboard containers labeled with the name Pamela brand. A generic white box with a sticker that provides the implicated grower's name. Yeah, same thing. That a Grattato is a grower's name, or a clear PAMPAK branded bag of 6 individual cucumbers with the UPC 8254010701006. They have pictures below. The recall cucumbers were sold between October 12th through November 26, 2024, and are being recalled because they have the potential to be contaminated with salmonella. I'm not going to read what salmonella does to the body because I've already read it a couple of times already tonight, unfortunately. The whole fresh American cucumbers were sold by Bologna and other importers and shipped to customers located in the following states: California, Arizona, Texas, Michigan, Montana, North Carolina, Colorado, Kansas, New York, Massachusetts, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Iowa, Missouri, Wisconsin, Alaska, and the Canadian provinces of Alberta and British Columbia. 20 places. The cucumbers would have reached consumers through food service and retail outlets that may be located in states other than those listed above. So basically the whole entire United States. So basically don't buy nothing from this grower. Bologna initiated this recall after learning from Sunfed Produce, LLC, that its supplier of American cucumbers, R. Gratato, may be associated with reported salmonellosis illnesses between October 12th and November 15th. Discussions with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, confirmed this. Bologna is also contacting its direct buyer to advise them of the recall and asks that they in turn notify their customers. No other products sold by or farms supplying to Bologna are implicated in this recall, and they're just telling you again how consumers should take actions. Throw it away, make sure if it's touched the surface, bleach, clean all the surfaces. Consumers unsure if they have purchased the recall product are advised to contact their retail or point of purchase vendor. So let me give you the company information and what the products look like. 888-840-6642, and over here, Susan McLaughlin, 559-485-9200. And this is what it looks like. Wow. Pam Pack. Wow. That's a lot of cucumbers, you guys. There's that code. Cucumber bag 6 count Pam Pack. Ooh. Let's see. That's what it looked like. Let's just keep on going. Oh, okay. So that is it for the recalls. We've had E. coli, Listeria, and Salmonella. And we had one recall that was actually rescinded. So that is some good news. That was the green onions. So please stay safe. Please keep your family safe. Try to grow your own groceries. Please, I need to go out there and pick some lemons and cut some lettuce tomorrow because I have a lot of it out there. But I know what I planted and I know who's touching my stuff because my mother doesn't go in the yard. I'm the only one that goes in the yard and does anything. So I'm clean. I'm always washing my hands. So far my chickens are clean. Yeah. So as I always say, please find peace within yourself, but please be peaceable with each other. I love you all, and stay healthy and take care of yourself and be mindful of what you're picking up in these stores. I love you all. Have a good night. I'm going to bed. Bye, everybody.